Here I am. I'm just gonna show my screen. There she blows. Okay. I don't know exactly what was happening last time. Enter to restart. I don't remember. So there was the long cutscene. The police chief is stalking the main lady, which makes me uncomfortable. I don't know if that means he's in on it. Maybe he helps with the bodies. And that's why he wasn't surprised whenever she found that, like, bloody crime scene where the dude had been murdered. Maybe he's in on it. Or maybe he's just so used to all of this crap that he's just like, whatever. I don't know. Two ladies got pregnant. One magically got her hand ripped off by slim pieces of metal that weren't sharp at all. The other's wheelchair bound forever because she aborted her baby, which apparently can make you lose your legs. What else? I don't really remember anything else, honestly. What a silly little animation. I like how anytime you take a step, the flashlight has to do this super crazy, like, freak out all over the place. Is it? No, this is the kitchen. Is it this room? Aha. What do I do in here? Oh, this is that thing where if you tried to interact with it, it would do the silly little thing. I can't remember what he said. Something about bones. Itchy. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Oh lord. I feel like it's always either the first puzzle that I start the stream with or the last one that it ends on. Usually. Not always, but usually. I like how Stoff is the Joker card. But yeah, I feel like it's usually the first puzzle of the stream that takes like 80,000 years to do. This is gonna take me so long. Which one's that one? That one. Wait, what? Oh, this one? Oh god, I'm gonna get so lost. Uh, Maybe it is that one? I hope. I'm like a third of the way through these instructions, by the way, so it's gonna take a while. Like I said, this is such a pain, dude. We're getting there. I'm like 60% through or so. Uh, Apparently that took 90 moves. Oh my god, finally.
You got lucky that time.
Yeah, it's a dumb puzzle. It's again one of those things that I probably could have figured out, but it took 90 moves to properly do it. So it just took forever.
Ha! As if it would be that.
Now what? Oh, piano's gone.
A defective truck with crane makes for a ball-busting ballet.
Gross. Imagine getting your balls busted. Ooh, let's see. Hold on. I gotta hear this.
Truck and crane. An anagram. Start with letter N. Aren't balls called nuts? If you bust something, it cracks. It's a nutcracker.
Okay, never mind. The guide made it sound like she got really embarrassed and nervous saying that, but no, not really.
Stop.
But she was just kind of like, balls? Wait, can I, does he say the thing about bones?
Now, isn't that sweet?
No. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mooney. Alright, where do I go now? Oh, do I go up to the actual nutcracker thing? Because that's upstairs. It's like over here in this corner. Wait, how do I look at him? Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Hey, sweet Marie.
It's that time again.
This soon? Come on, I just...
Shut up. Just take this knife and get that TV producer.
Ooh, get that TV producer.
Look at key. Missing first misprinted label.
Is she talking about, when she says the TV producer, I assume she means the lady, not me, right? Or does she mean me? Because the lady seems more involved in all this.
Disabled cutting edge.
Disabled, you say? This thing? Oh. That kind of looks like a dummy to me. Like, that doesn't look like a person. It looks like a wig. Anyway, believe it or not, we're actually getting kind of close to the end of the game.
Unreasonable reason.
To be fair, I'm using the guide for, like, everything in this game. In the last one, I could do some stuff by myself. So this one's going a little faster because I'm just straight up looking up the answers because I can't figure any of this stuff out. But oh, I have to go touch the train again. Oops, I didn't mean to go through the store. Dodge.
Here's your drive. Crazy, Carl. He keeps chugging away.
Wait, what? Oh, the actual locomotive part itself. Think, Mark, think. Oh, hi, Mark.
Paper used in unusual thesis.
No, it's theses. Thesis would be with an I. Imagine if my name was actually Mark, and I was just like, what the hell? Wait, whose bedroom? Somebody's bedroom. Burton, I think? He got yoinked. We've seen a cutscene that was exactly like this, except he just shoved the body in, the door closed, and then he was like, alright, anyway, I'm out. And then he left. My name is Banana.
Adroit, holding a sharp instrument.
Oops, wrong way. Oh, whoops. Here's Johnny.
Hello, Chuck. Are you ready?
Ready? For what?
Soup's on.
Soup's on. Soup's on.
How about a chuck roast?
A chuck steak. Chuck him into the soup.
He did not try to defend himself at all. Was that supposed to be Stoff? Because it looked like somebody cosplaying as Stoff. So I'm not really sure if that was actually supposed to be him or... Also, that lady looked familiar. I don't know if she's like another actress that's also in this game that plays a different character, or... I guess it's, I guess that's supposed to be Stuff.
A deserted arthropod.
Alright, what's my... what? Oh, this one's... Right, this one's AI also. Connect 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, my eye's itchy. My eyes always get so itchy, especially nowadays. I don't know why, but for the past like couple months or so, my eye areas have been really itchy. Anyway, so another one there. I might have done this wrong. Oh, yeah, I did this wrong. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I did it.
Curse you!
Or my nose. Like the inside of your nose or the outside? Because those are completely different. Because if it's inside, at least it's like boogers or hair or something. But if it's on the outside, then it's like, what the hell? Because it's not, you know, it's not like my actual eyeballs. It's just like the area surrounding my eyes. Mostly on like the inner, I don't know what you call it, like the inner crevice or whatever. Like that's on the bridge of your nose. Like that's where it usually gets itchy the most.
Hey, sweet Marie.
It's that time again.
This soon? Come on, I just...
Shut up. Just take this knife and get that TV producer.
Oh, no, Marie. I can't do that, not her.
What do you mean you can't? You'll do it! Or you know what'll happen to you if you don't!
Marie, she's too well known. People will come after her.
I don't care!
Listen to what you're saying.
No, you listen. Do you really want to say no to Stav?
No.
Then take this knife and do what you've been told to do. Good boy, Chuck. You had me worried.
You don't have to worry about old Chucky boy.
Later. Do this first. Now go.
Ready?
Ready? For what?
Soup's on.
Soup's on. Soup's on.
How about a chuck roast?
Chuck steak. Chuck him into the soup.
Don't do it. Oh, God.
BRB. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, first off, her hair is completely different than the sheriff's. Like, it's way longer and straighter. If it was me, I wouldn't just... But also, how did he get in their motel room? Or, I guess, her motel room. How did Chuck just walk in there? Because it's like... Did they just leave the door open or unlocked or whatever? Was the cop just like, yeah, you know, I'm the sheriff. Nobody will bother us in here. Who cares if we leave the door unlocked? It doesn't make any sense how Chuck just walked in. Then he stabs the dude while he's asleep because he just slept with her. Which he didn't... That's just an oversight or lazy or cheap or whatever. They were like, we gotta get this in one take. But he wrapped his body and all of his belongings up in the bed sheet, which he clearly didn't secure like any of it. Also, I don't know if the people who made this know, but a human body is extremely heavy. Like, trying to carry all that dead weight is... I speak from experience, obviously. Is, like, really difficult. Especially because the sheriff was, like, probably the same size as Chuck, if not bigger. So how did he just carry him into the mansion like that easily? And then what yoinked him inside? Was it like just the house itself? I still don't really understand if they're really trying to say that the physical, like the wooden boards and stuff, the foundation of the house, the ceiling, the walls, everything is like literally a living entity. Because if it's saying it's Monster House, that's just too goofy and dumb and corny compared to the last game. At least in the last one, it was like, oh, really evil guy needs sacrifices for his own selfish desires and wants and whatever. But in this one, it's like, woo, the house is alive. The floorboards are gonna impregnate you. Like, come on, really? And then, like I said, Chuck didn't defend himself at all against that lady. He was just like, no, and then let her kill him. So Chuck's dead, the sheriff's dead. Also, why does I don't remember her name, Christine or whatever, the lady in the wheelchair, why does she... Samantha, Why does Samantha have all these cameras around the house? How did she get them there? How are they powered? How are they working? Was the Stoff house just like, oh, you know what? I'm haunted. I kill people. I impregnate women whenever I feel like it. But you know what? Hook up those cameras. That's fine. Enjoy the show or something. Like, what? How does she have all these cameras there? What are they powered by? Did she just plug them in? Is Stoff paying the electricity bills? And also, if she's so worried about people going in there, why doesn't she just... First off, if we're assuming the sheriff of this town is a half-decent guy, I feel like he would help Samantha if she showed him this footage. If she showed him all these murders that are taking place, and all these innocent people that are going into this terrible place where people always go missing in and get murdered in and stuff, I feel like if she just showed him that, he'd be like, oh, really? Oh my god, we have to stop this. You know, I'm going to do something. I'm going to go there or something. And stop people from going in. Or put up some kind of safeguard. Burn the house down. I don't know. So, first off, it doesn't make any sense how she has all these cameras and everything. But if she's going to sit there and watch, why doesn't she do something about it? Don't just sit there and go, oh, no. No, don't go in there. No. Like, go do something. Go sit at the front gates and stop people from going in. Go put up some rope and tie everything closed. Do something. Like, come on, man. Moni, you're a legend. Actually, I'm really close to beating the game. I'm like, that was the next to last long cutscene, or if not the last. So, that technically, every time one of these long cutscenes happens, an hour has passed. So, when I first started playing, it was like the 7th hour, the 8th hour or something. I ended that one, and now I just ended the 10th hour, so now I'm on the 11th hour. So I'm at the end of the game, pretty much. What do you mean? She can go there. She can still go there. Like, just because she's in a wheelchair doesn't mean she can't do something. Even if nobody listens to her, at least she can say she tried. Let's see. Well, do you mean in terms of the next game or in terms of today? Because in terms of today, I guess I'll just hop on, like, Poop Night or Peak or something. But if we're talking about the next game, what is the one after this? The 13th doll would be next, which I have to buy, even though I'm poor. Nah, Mooney. Liar, liar, plans for hire. You're a win-win. Anyway, whoa. Are we gonna hear it go off 11 times? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ten. There's the 11th. Peak or poop night? Yeesh, me lame.
663-264-625-462-645-5466. You don't like cats, do you, Robin?
Who's there?
You've been a
afraid of them ever since you were a little girl. Ever since you and your sister drowned the kitten in the toilet.
How did you know I...
Poor little kitty.
I didn't mean to drown.
Poor little dead kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Okay, Robin deserves to die for drowning a kitten. Anyway, so hold on, give me a second. So does that cougar being there imply that the house slash stuff can create whatever hallucinations they want, like whenever? Because like there's been some like, ooh, the painting is moving, ooh, the blood soup is alive, but like there hasn't been a physical manifestation of another person or creature, really. The house hasn't been like, ooh, here's Frankenstein coming to get you. I mean, Frankenstein's monster coming to get you. Ooh, it's all just been like inanimate objects or like the house itself or whatever. Stuff attached to the house. Also, since Stoff is here and still haunting this place, does that imply that like the last game, whenever it ended and he was sucked into hell, was it kind of like the demon was like, okay, well, I've collected you, you're dead now, I've got your soul and everything, but I still want sacrifices, so I'm gonna allow you to keep possessing this house and like spreading evil energy to like bring people here? Like, I'm gonna let you keep threatening people and being an evil entity and everything, so you can keep bringing me sacrifices just to appease it or something? And Stav was like, alright. Is that what happened?
Drink left at sea.
Wait. Eh. This one, I think. Ah.
Sorry, didn't see you come in. Just sampling a little something from Stahl's cellar. Would you, I guess not. After all, you don't have time for that now, do you? You're looking for her. I know. We all know that. But you see, someone is coming for you. You can't get out. Have you tried the front door? It's quite impossible. And now, you'd better hide.
That's so goofy. Anyway. Oh, I was gonna say something. Oh, it's funny. As soon as the cutscene with saying that whatever her name is, Robin, had drowned a kitten, I was like, she deserves to die. I read the guide and and they said the same thing. They were like, she deserves to die. I don't care if she was young. That's hilarious.
Snake, baby, trap.
Oops. Pizza and salad. Dude, I want pizza and salad. What the hell? Especially the salad. I've had pizza recently, so I could more so go for the salad. Well, depending on what kind of salad it is, though. Be jelly, I am. Is this the same thing again? Yeah, this is the same, like, switch their positions again. Wait, what? Oh, whoops. I think I messed up. Wait, what? It won't let me, though. I'm supposed to move this one up here now. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see. Anyway,
You
There we go.
got lucky that time.
side salad thing, lettuce, tomato, radish, carrots, sauce. I mean, that's still fine. I'll still eat it, as long as it's not like... There's certain salads that I'm kind of about. The tomato I can't eat. Immediately know with the raw tomato, but otherwise, like... Take the tomato out, and I'm good with that. But, there's like beets. I'm not... Last time I had beets, I was like, no thanks. But I haven't had them in like 15 plus years or something, so I might like them. I don't know. I haven't had them in so long that I don't really know if I'd like them now, because my tastes have changed. My taste buds are a lot different than they used to be. What else? Certain pasta salads, Dry salad, But yeah.
Shaking you up, Carl. Keep on trucking, Carl.
I wish he had... That would have been so much cooler if he had had specific comments for every object you tried to touch.
Oh, did you
win an ugly baby contest?
What? What does that even mean?
Ha! As if it would be that easy.
I haven't had beats in so long, I wouldn't know. I'll have to try them again sometime. To the left of the bureau. To the left of the bureau, check the floorboards to find a trap door. Where? I'm looking at the left of the bureau. Dude, where? Check the... Oh! There was no eyeball. Normally, whenever you need to click on something, there's always an eyeball. But that time, there wasn't.
Come on, Carl, that clock is ticking!
Uh-uh.
Would Jennings have made that mistake?
Who's Jennings again? What is this thing? Oh, it's a rattler.
Now, if we could only find the baby that goes with it.
I want my mommy.
I want my mummy. And what do you want? Not your mummy. I'd guess
Who are you?
success, power, influence, money, fame. Some of us want even more than that. I thought that all I wanted was money. Enough wealth for, a lifetime or two. But that was just the beginning. And all that it wanted, all the house wanted, was merely to exist. Of course, like so many things, to exist, it must be fed.
What are you talking about?
To live, it must eat. That's not too much to ask now, is it? What is it that you want? What can this house, my house, give you? Success, power, influence.
How can a house give anything to anyone?
Never doubt the power of this house. You've seen its magic.
You're saying I can have anything I want.
Name it.
I'm guessing it's going to be really cool. He's going to be like, name whatever you want. And the house is going to be like, I'll give it to you. And she's going to be like, okay, I wish for Stoff and this house to die or something. And then the house is going to be like, your wish is granted. And she's going to kill Stoff at the end. Kill Stoff even though he's already dead. I don't really understand what's happening. Also, I still don't understand why Stoff looks completely different than he did in the first game. He looks like a dude who went to Party City and got a Stoff costume. Like, he does not look like actual Stoff. Like, the actor and the paintings and everything. I swear he looked different in the last game. I swear. But also, yes, Mommy Seth.
A letter from Greece is quite a number in Rome.
Okay, so we're getting really close to the end now. Like, really, really close.
Hey, Carl. Robin is quite a number in any city.
No, don't say it.
It's about time.
Tell me what you want. The world is waiting.
Robin!
Carl! Carl, where are you?
Never mind him, he's an illusion. Tell me what you want. Your own show. Your own network.
My own network.
Like that. Is that what you want?
Robin!
Is it? Say it!
Don't!
She's gone.
Who are you?
Samantha. I'm the one who sent you the game book. I've been trying to help you save Robin.
Samantha, why are you doing this?
I hoped that you could defeat the house, but the house is too powerful. We're all so weak. You've got to get out now.
Well, you know, I just can't leave her here.
Help! Carl! Help me! Don't go, it's too late.
Samantha, I'll see you later, alright?
Okay.
This 8-letter word has K-S-T in the middle, in the beginning, and at the end.
Play in my dollhouse. Where is the dollhouse? Is it not in here?
It's
Do I have to go back through the trap door again? Is that what's happening? I think it is. Ah. Oh. What? I don't know how this is played. It's like Connect. It's like Connect 4, kinda. Yeah, I don't understand this at all.
You have the to push. Curse you. Curse you. This
Gosh dang it, dude. It's like Connect 5, but you have to know what he's gonna do like a million moves ahead. Not literally, but I'm just dumb.
I
Dude. I'm not smart enough for this.
hell.
What's up, Mom? It's funny. The guide actually says this is the last AI game of the whole game, the last puzzle or whatever. Supposedly, what is exactly that they say? Luckily, when you play this the first time, you get the first move, and Stoff plays rather half-heartedly. After all, he doesn't mind you beating this one, considering what you'll deal with next. If you go back and play again later though, he'll play much harder, and if you somehow manage to go back and do it a third time, he starts looking 5 moves ahead, nearly impossible to beat. So basically, they said, this one should be easy for the first time, because he doesn't try very hard. Like, dude. And I also don't understand, like, sometimes I'll get his pieces surrounded, and I won't collect his, but he'll collect mine, which I don't understand. Like that. Technically, I have them surrounded, so why aren't they...
Curse you.
Like, yes. Does it have to be 2 specifically? Is that the problem? Is that you can't, it has to be 2? It can't be... like 4 or whatever? Or 3 or anything? I don't get it.
Good.
Why does it say message redacted? Did you delete your comment? Can you even do that? Is that a thing? Oh, you can. Why did you retract guess what? That's so silly. I don't get it, brother. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat this, or why the game, or why the person who wrote the guide thinks that this is going to be easy.
Keep out.
Yeah, I'm getting bored. This is stupid. No matter what I do, he gets 5 and I can't. Like, no matter what. Because he keeps blocking me off, and I can't block him off. No matter what I do, it just isn't going to happen. I don't understand why the person who wrote the guide thinks that this was supposed to be easy.
Keep out. This.
Oh, I didn't even realize he got 5. Play Microsoft Paint. Dude, I don't understand how I'm supposed to beat this. How are you going to say this is easy and he's not trying that hard?
Get 5 of your pieces in a row, or capture 5 pairs of your opponent's pieces to win.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to let Stauf get 4 unchecked pieces in a row, or else you are doomed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to make the next move?
Oh, weird. The guide?
Read me? Hello?
Oh, never mind. I was about to say, the guide said, she can't help with this one. Yeah, shut up. Anyway. Crap. Dude, there's simply no way. It's not gonna happen. I don't think it's possible for me to win this. There's no way. Like, I just lost again. Even though I was kind of getting somewhere, I just can't do it. Shoot, I clicked on the wrong one. It's sort of like Connect 5, where you have to get 4 in a row, or 5 in a row, I mean, but they can block you, and if you put 2 in a row, or they put 2 in a row, you can surround it and collect their beans. So like there, I can put one here, and they put 3, so I can't do that. Never mind. Beans. Clicked on the wrong one again, but regardless, I still lost. I don't understand. Like, I really don't get how you're gonna sit there and say, "Oh, this is an easy one." Stoff doesn't really try that hard. Because it's clearly not at all. If it was so easy, then how come I can't do it no matter what I try? There's nothing I can do. I'm never going to beat this. Like, it's simply not going to happen. I can't think of a way that this goes that I am able to win at all. I can't think of a single possible way.
Curse!
Where did he get? Oh, he got 5 of mine.
Couldn't
I thought
solve.
he got 5 in a row for a second. I was like, where?
Hello, is anybody? Try think.
There's nothing I can do. There's no way for me to beat this, so I don't understand. There's no way for me to beat this.
Curse! I've seen.
Oh my god, Wait, what? Oh my god, dude. I was literally right there. I just had to put one more. I was right there. I could have won. there's no way for me to win this. It's not gonna happen. So I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Like, I physically can't get past this puzzle. So I don't understand what my options are. Like, I can't get help from the one lady because he just laughs at me. Oh my god,
You
finally.
got lucky that time.
I did get lucky. I got very lucky. Holy crap. Oh my god. How long did that take me? Like 20 minutes or something? 30? Oh, like 17, 16, something like that. Felt like way longer though. God.
Robin! Hello, Carl Denning, and welcome to Let's Make a Real Deal.
The hell are you?
Hi, I'm Monty Stone, your host on Let's Make a Real Deal, and if I got a real deal for you, I wonder what I've got in my pocket. Count $600. Now, Carl, here's the deal. You can keep the $600, but you must choose a door. Be it door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. Or you can give me $200 and see what's behind the door of your choice. Well, Carl, what'll it be?
Hey,
Thank you. Now, which door?
it's behind the middle door.
Let's see what's behind door number 2. A big screen TV. Isn't this fun, Carl? Let's make another deal. You can keep the big screen TV and the $400 you still have, or you can give me 200 more and see what's behind another door. Thank you. What a player.
Let's see what's behind door number 1 here.
Door number 1. It's Sweet Marie. She can be yours absolutely anytime, night or day.
Anytime.
Imagine the hours of enjoyment, the fun you'll have with Sweet Marie. Much more exciting than watching TV.
You can watch me if you like.
Be strong, Carl. Don't give in to temptation.
Damn it, I thought that TV was unplugged.
Choose me.
What a choice. Marie. Sweet, sensual, sexy Marie. Or Samantha in a wheelchair.
What's behind door number 3?
Pay up. Door number 3.
Carl, I've been so scared. Please choose me. Save me. I love you.
I'll give you anything you want. Anything and everything. Don't listen to them, Carl. You'll be lost forever.
Shut up, Samantha.
He's afraid of you, Carl. Choose me. Destroy the power of this hellish house.
Carl, you have to choose me. After all we've been through, I need you. Anytime, any place, any way.
What'll it be, sport? Choice is yours. You must choose before the clock strikes 12.
Oh, I can't save. Crap. I should have saved. Second one, I guess. I didn't know I would be on a timer.
Welcome, Carl Denning. You made the right choice.
It wasn't easy.
No,
I hated leaving Robin behind.
I know. You risked your life for her, but it was too late to save her.
So, what happens now?
Come and see. You won, Carl.
Robin.
She was lost the moment she said yes to stuff.
And that's the end of the 11th hour. I like that the end cutscene is, or the like end credits are pretty much the same as the first one. I thought it was pretty bad. These are real people, by the way, that like actually made that song. The I can't fall asleep without seeing Mr. Death, or whatever, however that song goes. That intro song is them, the Fat Group or whatever. It's so weird to me that Virgin used to be related to video games, and then they're a phone company also. Stoffwad author? What? Hey, why was there a screenshot of Doom? I don't know if y'all saw that, but hey, here's the cast. I thought it was pretty bad. Slept through most of it. Scruffy. Silly. Wonder who that is. Hmm? If I save, what does it save as? Oh, it won't let me save at all. Okay, well. That's the end of the game.
Don't
Anyway.
give up, Carl.
Yes, because I'm hungry. As always. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and explain some stuff. First off, the chat is super far behind. Anyway. Hungry. So, okay. I didn't like that for the most part. The puzzles sucked. The story kind of made sense, but just the house deal was stupid and didn't make any sense. That whole game was pretty much us watching a really campy, like, imagine watching like a good horror movie, like a, oh god, even like the guys look similar. The tall man, what's that? Phantasm. I kind of like the first Phantasm, and then pretty much the second, and the second one was kind of there still, I think, but from then on everything was just really bad. They went too far off the rails, and everything started to suck, and it all started to become nonsense. So imagine you're watching like a good-ish horror movie from like the 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever. Imagine you're watching a decent one and you're like, that was pretty good. I heard there's a sequel. I'm going to go watch it. And the sequel took the source material and they sold it to a company that was like, I want to buy it out. And they were like, I'm going to buy the IP for this. And they were like, okay, how do we make the sequel? How do we make it like different than the first one? And they just like ran with something. I assume, I could be wrong, but I assume it was still the same team behind the sequel. So I don't know why a lot of it seemed so lazy. I assume my only guess is that, like I said, first off, they wanted it to be different from the first one. And second off, they maybe had more of a budget. Like, my guess is that the reason that they copy and pasted the backgrounds and stuff and certain icons and everything was that they had like a different budget. Maybe it was higher. I'm not sure if it was higher, but it could have even been lower. But they wanted to sink as much budget as they could into like the actual filming, like the cutscenes or the movies. So they wanted to pay the actors and have all the lighting and have the set pieces and the microphones and all that stuff. I assume what it was they like sunk most of their budget into the actual cutscenes and the movies and whatever you want to call them. So they had to cut costs for other aspects. The puzzles were even worse than the first one. The first one, they were like hard, but like as long as you had some patience, they were usually doable. Like I had to use the guide for some of them for sure, but like overall, most of those just took a bit of patience and then you got through it. It was like, oh, that's it. The longest puzzle I think was to actually physically solve, I think was the piano one, and that took me like 15 minutes or something, 12, like to sit there and click each button after each button. But in this one, the longest puzzle took me at least 17, 18 minutes. So like at least. So like the puzzles were longer, harder, more bullcrap. There was more AI. It was so impossible. It was a pain in the butt. I think the soundtrack is good. I think the acting was okay for the most part. There was some really iffy bad acting from some of the people, but for the most part, most of them did decent, I think. But you know, for a lower budget horror game, puzzle game, whatever, I think they did okay. So most of them, not all of them. But overall, just the plot was kind of nonsense. It wasn't like it was tied into the first one, but it wasn't cohesive and smart enough to be what it needed to be. Like, it could have just continued the first one and pretty much just said, instead of saying that the house molested women, just say, like, Stoff's spirit is there and he controls living people. Like, the evil energy of the house draws in people, and once they get drawn in, they become slaves to the power of, like, whatever demons or demon, devil, whatever, actually controls stuff, actually wants these sacrifices and stuff. Just make that the plot rather than Stoff's ghost is physically there, but the house is Monster House from the movie and wants to live, and so it has to eat. I don't know. It didn't really make any sense. How were the ghosts physical manifestations? Because Stoff and all the guests there are dead as far as I'm aware. Every single guest that was there beforehand, except for Tad, died. So, and if Tad survived, if we're under the assumption that the first game you won and you were ego and you let Tad escape the loop and he survived and went on. First off, what happened to him? Why was he not mentioned in this game at all? Like, at all. And secondly, again, if we're under the assumption that everyone died in the last one and they're all just ghosts now, then how are they able to physically kill people? Because there was that part where the lady who was a ghost was standing there with Stoff in the kitchen and she killed Chuck. How did she kill Chuck? She's a ghost. She's not there. She's not alive. Is it supposed to be that, like, us and Chuck see, like, because there was, like, the part with the cougar where it attacked Robin and there wasn't actually a cougar there? Is it that, like, Stoff and the lady are hallucinations or, like, projections or whatever, but it's actually the house physically picking up, like, the knife and just throwing it at Chuck, but we just see it as a projection of the lady killing him because it makes more sense than watching, a counter or a floorboard pick up a knife and throw it at, or, like, hit Chuck with it or whatever? Are we supposed to assume that, like, the house did all of this, the house itself, but it just manifested visions of Stoff and all the people that died there just so it would be easier for our minds to physically grasp, so we would have, like, a visual thing to blame rather than just being like, oh, it was the house, but really it was Stoff, but actually it still was the house. It was just the house tricking us into thinking a ghost did it. Is that what we're supposed to think? Lastly, what's the deal with the end? Like, that little segment where you go into the last room. That last puzzle sucked, by the way. It was super lame. The previous game, the seventh guest, the ending was satisfying. The last puzzle was okay. The like actual end where you actually interacted with Stoff and, like, saved Tad and everything, that was satisfying. Watching Stoff die was satisfying, or get sucked into hell or whatever. But this one, it just felt kind of weird and lame and surreal, like overly surreal and ambiguous. Because did Carl actually go into a room where the house was like, okay, pick a door, and whichever door you walk out of, I'll, like, let you choose to be with that person? Because if Carl actually went in that room, if that wasn't like a hallucination or a fever dream or whatever, if Carl actually physically went in that specific room, which, by the way, was a terrible place to end the game, I guess. I feel like there could have been somewhere more fun, like the basement or something. But anyway, if he if he goes in there, did whichever door he went through to pick, did the house teleport him to where that person was? Is it that powerful? Does it just grant certain people's wishes without consequence? Or how does that work? Because, like, if if we're assuming that Marie was physically there in the house outside of the first door, and we're assuming that the second door literally had a television behind it, and the third door literally had Robin physically there, why didn't Carl just go to the third door, pick up Robin, run out, and then go see Samantha? Like, if she was actually there. I'm trying to like make sense of it in my head, because I'm like, okay, so I don't know if everybody heard, but in that last cutscene there, Samantha said, while they were looking at the house burning down, he was like, I wish I could have saved Robin. And she's like, dude, she was gone as soon as she said yes to Stoff. So she said yes to Stoff. That is canon. That Robin literally, whenever Stoff was like, I'll give you whatever you want, I'll give you fame. Late Night with the Devil is inspired by this game. I don't know if it actually was, but it feels like it had to have been, because that was like literally the plot of Late Night with the Devil. Anyway, which is one of my favorite horror movies of all time, by the way, in case y'all didn't know. But anyway, so Robin said yes to Stoff, so her soul is now condemned. She said yes to the fame and the power and everything, so she might get what she wants. She might physically still be alive, but once she dies, especially if she doesn't bring the house enough sacrifices, once she dies, she's going to hell. She's going to whatever hellscape Stoff is trapped in. So Robin is now part of the house. That is set in stone. That's canon. Because so here's my thing. I'm gonna go ahead and explain the other endings. So if you pick Marie, which is the first one, the slut lady, if you pick her, you go back to the motel where Robin and the sheriff were having sex, and where Chucky and Marie used to have sex. So you go back to the crappy motel with Marie, and then while you're in the room, you have sex with Marie, but then she turns into Stoff. She transforms into Stoff, and he turns into like an alien or a demon or something and eats you and kills you. So that's the first ending. That's if you've picked the first door, is you go back to a motel with Stoff, and he turns into a demon and eats you and kills you. Which still doesn't really make any sense. If you pick the second one, as we saw, the house burns down. We got our wish. Samantha helped us destroy the house somehow. I don't really know how, but somehow the house burned down, and I'm guessing everything dispersed. The evil's gone. We won, I guess. If you pick the third one, you pick Robin, then things start off good. You go get married to Robin, and like everything's hunky dory. You're all happy and whatever. But if you marry Robin, she ends out murdering you. She kills you and sacrifices you to Stoff or the house or whatever. And after she's killed you, you see that she became like the president of the production company for the television show, or for any television show. Maybe she just became an overall general, like, renowned producer. She basically becomes president of a broadcasting company or whatever. So she gets the fame and the fortune and the attention and the money and the power and whatever. And she stays with Stoff. So if you pick the first one, Marie is actually a demon. Marie is actually Stoff, which is a demon that eats you and kills you. If you pick the third one, you get Robin, who said yes to Stoff, which we already knew from the second ending. She kills you also and sacrifices you to Stoff or the house or whatever. And that's it. So either you die by Stoff's hand or you die by Robin's hand and go to Stoff anyway. So if you don't pick the second one, is technically, the right ending. Not necessarily the happy one or the good one, but just the one where you win, the house gets destroyed, and so does everyone you cared about. But you and Samantha get to have to not worry about the house anymore, I guess? I don't know. Just a lot of that just didn't actually make any sense. Like, there's too many ambiguous rules that they could just change however they want. I feel like no matter what you like, if I went and asked the devs of that game right now what any of that was supposed to mean, I feel like they would just bend the rules however they wanted. Just be like, oh, this is how it's explained. Like, if I was like, what happened here? I feel like they would just be like, I don't know. Or they would come up with some excuse, you know? Just bend the rules however they want. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of that just didn't really make any sense. It was just a bunch of nonsense and like, I don't know. But I guess technically, if you pick the happy ending or whatever, then you get the good ending or whatever, where the house burns down and you win, and that's all said and done. However, as I've said, as Mom said earlier, Mom pointed out that yes, there is a sequel. There's a third game. This is a trilogy. So there's the 7th Guest, the 11th Hour, and the 13th Doll. The 13th Doll is not official. It's not an official game by the original development team. But it's so widely accepted as a sequel that it might as well be. So technically, the third and final game in the series is the 13th Doll, which came out 6 years ago. It came out on the day before Halloween of 2019. It looks like they kind of tried to copy and paste the art style and like the setting of the mansion, but just make it more modern. So it has like clear graphics and like actual actors and everything. It looks like it takes the plot and the fun of the first game and mixes it with the real life acting and video cutscenes of the second game. So supposedly it's kind of a love child thing where I'm surprised the original, I don't know if like fans asked permission first. I don't know if there was some people who were like, we love this game so much. And they were like, hey, development team, can we like make a sequel with fresh graphics and everything? And they were like, okay, sure. If you can raise enough money to make your own, then go ahead, publish it. I don't know how that worked exactly, but yeah. But the thing with that is, it takes place in the Stoff Mansion again. So I don't know if it takes place before the second game or before the first game even. It might be kind of a prequel thing, I don't know. Or I don't know if it's assuming that you didn't burn down the Stoff Mansion in the second game, or if it's like, if they just made it and forgot that the Stoff Mansion got burned down. Maybe they were like, oh, or maybe it's like a thing of like, oh, you thought you burned it down, but it can't be killed or something. You know, maybe it's something like that. I don't know for sure. But anyway, that wraps up 11th Hour and technically 7th Guest. That technically wraps up and finalizes the end of the first two games. That's technically the end of the duology. What's it called when it's just two instead of there's like a trilogy. What about two? A duology, I guess? I don't know. That's the only word I can think of. But anyway, so ends the original Stoff Mansion. I'm gonna play 13th Doll from now on. My thing with that, I have a thing where I wish it had been called the 15th Doll. I don't know if there's a thing about there being 12 dolls in the original game or in that one or anything. In the second one that we just played, I don't know if they ever mentioned anything about 12 dolls. But if not, I wish there had been 15. So that way it could keep going in 4s. So it would have been 7th guest plus 4, 11th hour plus 4, 15th doll. I don't know. I kind of wish. But anyway, yeah, that wraps that up. I'll be playing 13th doll starting tomorrow. And hopefully I won't need a guide for that one as much because it's, you know, a modern game where they were probably like, hey, let's not make this impossible. Hopefully. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm going to go for now. Mooney's going to carry me in Peak, I think, because I think that's what you said you wanted to play. Pretty sure you said Peak. Peak. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to go for now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, anyway. Same time. Same rhyme. Same dime. Bye, everybody. I love you.